We're here at D23, the ultimate Disney fan event with Shane, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Lorcana.
Yep, Disney Lorcana trading card game.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, tell us about the game, how it works. Is it just trading cards and trading with people, or is there an actual game involved?
There's an actual game involved, of course. It involves cards that you collect from booster packs. You get random packs and you put them together in order to essentially assemble a deck of cards, which essentially you're assembling a team of Glimmers, which are Disney characters that are reimagined in the realm of Lorcana. And so you're playing against, you take on the role as an Illumineer, and you're playing against another Illumineer racing to collect story stars.
And in the play of the game, is there actual trade? Like, can you win cards from other people, or how does that work? Or you just use your cards that you have for their characteristics?
No, yeah. So you're playing and you're racing against it. There's no trading involved within the game itself. You're challenging and you're questing and you're doing different actions along the way. And then the trading actually happens like kind of outside of the game, and so it's the opportunity to be able to, like, as you're pulling different cards from the packs, and you say, oh, I really need this one for my deck, or I need this one for my collection because I really love either the art, or oh, I really need this card for my deck because it has a really great mechanic. Then you say, oh, well, I don't really need this one, maybe I can trade with a friend, or there's something else that they have and you can kind of swap and that kind of thing.
Is there an official way to trade, or do you just trade with your friends?
Well, you can always trade with your friends, of course, but we do have what we call the collection quest. It is a fun way that we've developed that allows you to be able to collect a certain number of cards. Usually it's 4 cards, and then by collecting those 4 cards in these quests that we've essentially created, there's 20 different quests, then you can redeem that to get a promo card here at the event.
Okay, cool.
And then in future events as well, we did a similar event at Epcot's International Festival of the Arts, and then we will be doing. Have we announced that we are going to be doing it again?
We've announced that we will be at Epcot International Festival
Yes.
of the Arts this year, but we haven't said anything else.
Yes. So we hope to be able to share more about the Epcot International Festival of the Arts.
And I guess one card was announced for Epcot. And,
yes.
And tell me what that one is.
Yeah, so that is the Creative Inspiration card featuring Figment, everyone's beloved character, and definitely a fan favorite that people have been wanting to see for a long time.
And is Figment the first all-park character that's been in the game?
I believe it's, yes, the very first all-park character, for sure.
Okay. So if somebody wants to get that card, they'll need to go to the Epcot Festival to... More details
yes.
coming. And then what's your particular job with the company?
So I'm VP of Creative. So what that means essentially is that all of my teams are over all the creative of the game. So that includes all the card art illustration, all the illustrations we develop, the different way the characters are reimagined, all of the concept art, visuals, and also the narrative of the story of the game. So I have an amazing narrative team that develops the themes around each set and like what stories we're going to tell, and then also I have the packaging and also card design.
And how do you guys decide what the next characters going to be, like Figment, or I think you recently added Pixar characters? So.
Yeah, so we added Pixar, Toy Story and The Incredibles in set 12, and then we added some more Monsters Inc., especially in set 13. Each set, what we try to do is we come up with a theme. For Wilds Unknown, which we featured Toy Story and The Incredibles, the theme was that it was this, like, the characters were lost and they were trying to make their way home. So we thought, how great would it be to have the Toy Story characters, because that was, very much part of that original story, and we thought that would be a perfect scenario there. Or in the case of Attack of the Vine, that was a story that was kind of a kind of B-movie-esque, like monster movie type feel to it, and this whole idea that there was an attack of this great vine, and we thought, well, perfect scenario, let's put the monster characters in there from Monsters Inc., and create those glimmers in there, and again, it just fit really nicely. But then we also try to do things where we think, well, we have this amazing theme, what would be an opportunity for a character that wouldn't normally be in that? to be able to kind of, something unexpected, but at the same time super fun. So in the case of like Winnie the Pooh, being able to have him as an archmage in this environment was really cool, and to have the rest of the Pooh honey party was also really fun.
So in those two examples, it seems story came first, and then you kind of figured out what characters would fit that story?
That's across the board. Story always comes first, and then everything else follows.
Okay, just like Disney, story
Yes.
comes first, right?
Exactly. We follow the story, the playbook on, really well.
Okay. And then, so is Attack of the Vine your newest?
Yes.
What do you call it? Your newest?
Yeah, the newest set that we were
Newest set.
releasing, card set. So each set we release 4 sets a year, every 3 months. We released Wilds Unknown, which was our 12th set in the series. And then we had Attack of the Vine, which was our 13th set. And then we just announced our next set, which is Hyperia City, and that will be featuring Coco.
And then the artwork is on the cards and in the game. Does the artwork appear anywhere else? I know you guys do puzzles and different things like that.
Yeah, so everything we do within the cards is 100% original. There is cases where we then use that art to be able to use on playmats or accessories, and then sometimes also featuring it in puzzles, so the fans can relive those amazing pieces of art.
Besides Figment, what can you tease anything else that's coming up? Or?
I would love to be able to share more, but at this time we're only talking about what we've released so far with Figment.
How far out do you guys work on the artwork and the story?
We go way out there for sure. We're definitely planning very far ahead, and we can't wait to share more.
And one last question, do the popularities of the movies affect what you are doing? Like, would you not have something planned, then an unexpected Disney movie took off and got really popular, and would that work into your plan?
Honestly, we look at like we definitely look at what the fans are excited about, but the one thing that's really, many things that are great about Disney Lorcana trading card game is we can bring all of the different Disney fandoms into one realm, essentially. And so it's fun to be able to bring in things like, for example, Black Cauldron, that have not as much love within the consumer products area, but there is a deep fan base for that. And so we finally get to be able to bring cards for them, or say Gargoyles or Treasure Planet or Atlantis, some of these ones that you don't get to see a lot, but there is definitely a deep fandom for those.
Okay, cool. Well, looking forward to see what you guys have next.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.